Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome to episode 1 of my new series of Software.INC. Okay, so we're jumping back in. We're going to start again from scratch. I felt that the last series was a little bit directionless. I was just trying to, figure my way out. It's been a few years since I played the game, but now I've got some more experience under my belt. You guys have helped me out a lot, so I've learned some new tricks, and I want to implement those in a new series. So, we have Jared Wonder back again. We're going to use the same character. He's gone back in time 20 years. He's discovered the secret of life, kind of like Off to Be a Wizard series. Read or listen to those books, they're amazing. Now he's back in 1980 as an 18-year-old again, and he's going to try this again. And he's created a new company, just WIZARD.INC this time, and he wants to be create an empire in the gaming world. He wants to be the Nintendo of the Software.INC universe. So, I need to make sure that my hardware is enabled, because I'm going to be using the hardware mod. I've added a few other mods as well, but this is the big one. We're going to use hardware so that he can create a console operating system and then also make a console shell, and we can also make games. So our two big things, we're going to have our own console and create games for our console, and then we'll also have obviously the 2D editors and the 3D editors and the audio tools that we need to implement in our actual operating system. It'll all be in-house. That's my idea. Take over the world, take over the console industry, make an empire. Okay, so we're using Jared again. Let's go through his specializations. We're going to leave his personality the same. It was pretty good last time, and let's just go through this. So I don't want him to be the leader at all. I do not want him to do any service. I guess I already did that goal. But let's go through the skills here. So we're just going to add one skill to each of these. Oh, and then so I was able to do that there. All right, and then for art, let's make 2D his specialization. That's already development. Let's do leader. So I'm not going to have him be the leader, I don't think, but we'll give him the tools to do it anyway. So let's make sure he can do handling and hold meetings if he needs to, and we'll give him a little bit of multitasking. I'll hopefully be able to get a leader right away. Again, he's not going to do a lot of service, but for right now, we'll make him do full support at the beginning here. Okay, I think we are good to go. Nope, wait. I'm only going to do 1 day this time. So last run I did the 2-day things, but it was going a little bit too slow for me, in my opinion. So I want to jump down to 1 day, and let's start on hard. Why not? We'll give ourselves a little loan, give us something to have to pay back, give us a little bit of a struggle to begin with, and let's jump into it. Okay, so for map, I am going to start the garage again, just because I'm going to save as much money early on so that I can move out immediately. And I'm going to be able to move out super early because of my new, my scheme, my plan for our new office building will be very cheap to begin with. So, and then we'll be able to build up. And I'll show you once we buy land. I'm not too sure if we'll get there this episode or not, but we're going to try. So I want to get like 150,000 early so that I can move out immediately. And it's only going to cost that much to build my new space. So we're going to start the garage just because it's the cheapest. I know it's the same we did last time, but I don't feel the need to, and let's pause the game right away. Oh, we didn't make it. Made a mistake. Oh well. Because I wanted to get some of my contracts immediately, but I missed out. But you know what? Jared is a beast, and he'll be able to do all of these at once. So, immediately, I also want to keep, I can't remember who I was watching that did this, but I want to keep my reputation fairly low immediately to begin with, so I can keep using all of these cheap contracts. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to send them directly into development. I'm not going to develop them on all. They go directly into development, and I'm just going to work slowly through them. So, before I even start making anything, I want to get some money here. So we're going to spend 2 or 3 days just motoring through some money to see if... Oh, shoot. Pause. I'm not going to do any work if I don't have a desk. So, let's get us a desk here. Just the first obvious thing, and I made a mistake and I didn't even do it. One other thing to note is that, I'm going to start with a small VIP desk. He doesn't need a lot. Is that the developers just did an update, and we got a bunch of new models, actually. A bunch of these things have some cool different models, and I'll go through them in a second here. The ones I can remember anyway. So I'm just going to start with a simple computer, a chair, a desk. I'm going to use the inbox, which you can see does pretty good for design. I think it's the best for design. This one's decent for design and art. Well, he's doing programming right now anyway, so I'm going to say it's fine. Okay, some of the new models. We have the new model for our plants. You can see the bonsai, and this one also has a new model. And the standing plant also has a new model. A couple of the other ones that I can think of. I know one of the coffee machines has a new model. Maybe the desk lamp does as well. We're going to give him a desk lamp. Sure, there we go. I know the coffee machine does, and I know that the sink in the toilet does. I'm sure there's lots more, but I'm not thinking of them right now. So the only other real big mods that I added for this is all of these posters. So I'm not going to buy them because they're over 3,000 each, but I got like a bunch of these ones that are all sick. They give a lot of environment and some mood, which is nice. And then I got a bunch of these books and shelves that I can put them on, just to be a little bit more detailed in our building, because the last series we were not very detailed whatsoever. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little place to work there, and let's get to it, Jared. Get in there and build. Hopefully you'll be able to motor through these things pretty fast. Let's go to full speed here, and what I do is the moment it gets to the line, promote finish. Promote finish. Oh, shoot. Slow down here a second. Actually, even slow down here even more. Develop. That one's finished. I just didn't press the right button there. Before we go any further, I want to manage teams. Actually, I don't think because I didn't set that for today, he won't actually do that, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Promote. Oh, cancel. No, don't do that. Finish. I probably lost some on that one, yeah, because I screwed up. Okay, and it is still 2 o'clock. So, we don't have any more contracts to do. Let's just send him home. Send employee home. Come back tomorrow, dude. Alright, and we have 67,000. So, we're going to slow things down here. We are going to accept all of these. Make sure there's nothing. There isn't any giant ones. We're just going to develop all of these. And the other thing I'm going to do is immediately pay off my loan. That way we're not being hit by it every single month. And we're going to motor through all these. Promote finish, promote finish, promote finish, promote finish. Now let's pause it for a second, actually. You know what? Now that he's getting through these so early in the day, let's get him doing something. What can we get our guy doing immediately? Well, I mean, the first thing to do, so if we look at actually our types that we can build now, is we can now build a bunch of this hardware stuff, which is awesome. So for computers, if I wanted to be in the computer industry, like if I wanted to be like the Microsoft of the world, I would go even further and I would be like, I need to build monitors and storages and switches, but I don't need any of that for a PC. I mean, for a console, I need a case, an operating system. I don't think I need storage. I could. I'm going to need to go through it and see exactly what I need for it. But I think for the most part, I can just do it as one thing. But I am going to need a audio tool, a 2D editor, and later on, I'm going to need a 3D editor. So I'm thinking that, to begin with, maybe, I mean, I am Nintendo. Nintendo did start out as a gaming company. We're going to start out as a gaming company. Let's do a gaming simulation. We're going to call it School of Wizardry. Is that how you spell wizardry? Who knows? I'm going to say that's how I'm spelling wizardry. We can spell it better later. Okay. And what are we going to need for this? We want customizable characters, branching stories, and we want post-processing. I don't have a level 2 system programmer, but I will in the future. Mod support, no. Physics. Physics would make things much better for us. But if I just did all these guys, it's 82%. We can get all that stuff done. But it's also the same amount of programmers as if I did this. Right? Oh, that's just going to bump it up. That bumps it up to 4 years. Okay, you know what? Let's do a 97%. Because this is only giving me one more. Yeah, there's the difference. That's what I was looking for. That brings me up to 67% with the same amount as this. That brings it up to 82%. And that brings it up to 97. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do 4 designers, 7 programmers, 2 artists. We're going to make this $90 even. And we're not going to put it on any servers because we don't have anything. Let's do advanced. Now, can we, for this first game, use an existing? Is there any existing that's going to help us at all? That's not going to help us too much. What about this one? That's also not going to help us do too much. It helps us speed boosts us by... It's going to cost us how much? That's a royalty of 5%, royalty of 7%. Royalty of 5% is not horrible. And if we did both those and took away any of these, it's going to be a speed boost of 19% and I have 86%. What about that? 19%. All right, we're going to do this, I think. Oh, wait. Recommended artist. Ooh, 100% though with an open world. That would be interesting. In 1980, we have an open world game. We're doing it. We are doing it. What does it say we want? Oh, it's going to say we want that now. We're going to do $99. $99 for the win. All right, next page. That's perfect. It's actually less... it's less programmers than it was before. Because that's, yeah, everything's going to go a little bit. It's going to go 20% faster, so we'll be getting it done in 3 years. All right, what do we want for the 2D editor? Let's get this all the best tech level here. Release date. This one is great, so we're going to use that one. Okay, and for Wave, and hopefully at some point in the future here, we'll be able to get a better one. This one's great, so we'll use this one. And next 3, 3, and 4. Next 3, 3, and 4 are those ones. Are there any here that we are also wanting to get? Great, great, and great. We probably don't need to put it on next 3. But we're going to keep it anyway. Okay, and next page. We're already at 100%, yeah. And that's not going to change my programming in anything. Okay, and I understand that we're missing a level 2 system programmer, but that's for programming, so that's in the next stage here. Publishing. I want a publisher for printing. If I say marketing, they're going to ask me to release it on October 1981, sorry. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make that, I believe. But is at the end of the world. They will market it after we release it. So we won't start with anybody wanting it. But we could also just immediately hire a marketing team at that point. No, I'm going to make them market it for me. You guys can market it. Yes, I'm aware. And let's develop this. Yes, I know no one is a competent level 2 programmer, but I'm going to hire them in the future. So, now you got something to do, bro. Get to it. All right, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get some more money because I want to fairly quickly get myself on to the stock scene because that's going to be what's making me the most amount of money early on. At least that is my hope. So hopefully Jared's able to get out of there, slow things down. Let's get all of these, accept everything. Oh, shoot. Did I just... Yeah, we're canceling that. All right. Hopefully that's okay. We're going to develop all these. Hopefully they don't go horribly pissed at us because I just screwed that. I screwed the pooch hard there, guys. All right, we're starting again. We're calling this a game. It is a simulation. It is School of Wizardry. Let's do advanced. It was this one, which means it allows us to do both of those, as well as that. There we go, 98%. Right, okay, great. And we were calling this $99, original OP. Next page. We were making this, going to try to do this quickly. We're using that one. And I'm going to say that one's fine. We were okay with all 3 of those. Next page. Can I get this to 100%? I can. Next page. Core developer is going to do printing and that. Yes, I'm aware. Develop. Yep. And where is it this time? Now you're being shrunk. Because I don't want him to be in the way and I don't want to touch it by accident. All right. Let's get this going here. And see if we can get any of these finished here. We're going to get all of them finished. Hell yeah. All right, now we have $96. All right, so let's slow things down here a little bit. Let's see what kind of companies we have out in the world. All right, we had 2 people that were founded 2 months ago. They have 1 product each. Are either of you guys holding on to some cheap stocks? You are. So I'm going to see you, and you are also cheap. So both of you, I think you were cheaper though, and you are a case specialization. We're going to buy your stocks. All right, and you, I don't have any money for you, but I'm going to hold out to see if I want him or not in the future. He has 9,000 fans. What about you? You are a little bit more costly, so I'm not going to purchase you. All right, let's see how much money we can make next month to see if we're able to make that work for us. And this guy, let's see if he bumps up in... Oh yeah, he paid us 3,000 bucks. Great. All right, slow things down here, Jared. Did we already come in for the day? No. Wow, that went fast. Accept all of those and develop. All right, go forth. Yes, I'm aware we're heading for bankruptcy, but we're gonna come back. Don't you worry, my friend. Whoever you are that's worried for me. Banker dude. Because look how much money I have. So many monies. Yes, I know I'm heading for bankruptcy. So you went up in huge amount of stock. I'm not gonna be able to purchase anything more from you. And I can't quite get that, but it would be nice to be able to buy that guy out. Maybe next month he won't go up too much and I'll be able to do it. 100,000. I may be able to get this guy in a second here. Let's get some contracts. There's only 4 of them this month. Whoa, sorry. Only 4 of them this month, so it's not the best in the world, but we should be able to get it going. All right, go forth, Jared. Let's see if we can make enough money to buy another stock in him. Finish, 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 and finish. There we go. We're going to buy another one of you guys. And see where that takes us. Do we have any more companies coming out? Doesn't look like it. Let's slow things down here. Keep forgetting to do this. All right, and we're still having all of these guys are all cheap ones. I have to make sure that I don't accidentally accept like a $20,000 one by doing that. Accept all. It can hit me accidentally if I don't watch myself here. All right, go forth. And he's slowly motoring through the game there. It's not doing terribly for me. Hopefully, once I get an actual team going here, I'll be able to really motor through School of Wizardry there. So, I know I am putting a lot of my money into... Ooh, actually, I'm now getting a positive just from... What's that saying? Oh, actually, that's how much my stock is worth. Right. Great, because I could sell my stocks. Okay. Actually, I should buy my own stocks out relatively quickly here. But I'm hoping... Oh, this is great. These are all under 10,000. Accept all of those. Accept work. Develop. Just get to work there, Jared. See how much money we'll make this month. Oop, there we go. Go forth. And are you guys still... It's going to be tight if we're going to be able to buy any more stock in that. Finish. We can just barely buy it. We're going to be in the hole next month. Oh, no, because we're going to be making dividends from these guys. Yeah. Oh, nope. We did not make dividends that month. Okay, so slow things down. Still looks like they're all cheap, so accept all of them. Develop. What am I... Oh, contract work? Is that what I'm looking at? No. What is all this? Oh, that's my contracts. Right. I just shrunk it instead of using it. How am I in the hole there? Let's look at finances. So I lost money on... Oh, because I bought stocks. Yeah. Contracts, I made 70 grand. I should not have been in the hole there, except for the fact that I spent money. Oh, I see. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I understand now. Okay, fine game. I will accept your logic, and I will not complain too much. All right, let's promote and finish. Promote finish. Up to 72,000 again. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to buy this guy out, but I think now I want to save money for the December releases. That is now my new goal. So, contracts. So now we are actually getting to the point where there are some expensive ones, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to accept all those. We'll also accept this one, even though it's going to be a little bit more costly for us to develop it. But we'll see if we're going to be able to get it done. All right, so yeah, now I'm saving money for the December releases is my plan here. Oh, develop that, please. Promote that. Finish it. Promote, finish. Promote, finish. Are we going to get this guy done this month? It's going to be tight. I don't know if he's going to get it. Are you going to do it, buddy? Aw, man. What a jerk. Alright, so these guys are, yeah, they're paying us out decent chunk of money. So hopefully we'll be able to get through to them relatively quickly here. Oh, slow things down. You're finished that. That's great, Jared. And you guys have... Let's take all of these ones. I know there's another $14,000 one there, but I'm going to be okay with it. Develop, 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 develop. And let's see how much money we can get here. Go. Oh, he's going through that $14,000 one pretty fast. I'm not too scared. Only a little scared. Now that he's working on it, only working on it, he should be able to get it done this month. And look at you go, my friend. Perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Almost 10 grand. All right, so now we are in December. Let's pause. So, first things first, let's see if there's any of these guys we can accept. We can accept those two. We can accept that one, and we can accept this one. And before we do anything else, let's get those developed. And let's work slowly on those as we're going here. And let's see what came out. All software is what I want. So, close that down. Release date up here. So we had a operating system. Yes, okay. So we had a bunch of 2D editors. So I do not want to go into the 2D editor market at all. There's one audio tool, one office software that was great. How much are your stocks? Details. Find owner. Details. Oh, hell yeah. We are buying in hard on this one. Okay, that's all that we can purchase from it, but we are going to hold on to that guy. And how old is he? He's from 1970, so we're going to sell back all those stocks at the end of the year. That's going to be our moneymaker for this year, I think, because it is the only office software. I didn't screw that up, did I? No, this one came out in 19. This one's great. So it's going to be leaching a little bit. I probably could have looked into that, but hopefully it being great and being 2 months later, it should take a little bit of sales and do relatively well. It'll make us some money. That's my hope, at least. We're going to see. Probably should have looked a little bit closer at that, and there might have been something else. But those are really, really cheap, so I'm okay with that. Promote, finish, and get this guy done, my friend. And let's hope we'll see this next month to see if it's actually making any money back. It might not make, like, everything that I'm hoping. Whoa. It paid us a shit ton of money. We're gonna be okay. I think that... Yeah. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Well, we don't really need to do this anymore, but I'm going to, at least for this, accept both of those. I think we're at a point where I don't need to do that anymore. I think we can move into our new space, guys. We have the 150,000 that I asked for us to have. All right, so let's motor through these days and see where we land tomorrow. And I think we're going to be moving into our new space. All right, let's promote and finish this. Promote and finish. And promote. Finish. Yeah, 200,000. All right, I think that I'm going to see how much money I have tomorrow. 334,000. How much is this worth? Do I want to buy that out while I have the money? I know it's weird that I'm doing this, guys, but I am going to do it. I'm going to shrink this. I'm going to leave this guy in the corner. He's one of the ones that we own everything of, and we are going to make some more money this month. I know. I said we were going to move out, but I think we're going to make more money from... How much? Okay, this guy only needs... We're going to accept... wait, no, we don't need to accept anymore. We're making money. We're making money off this guy. He's giving us payouts of a crap ton of money every single month. We need to make sure we're watching him because I don't want him to drop in value too much. But we're going to keep an eye on him because we are going to have our first millions without even touching anything. Oh, we need to develop both these. My fault. Let promote and finish, and promote and finish. And now work on School of Wizardry, my friend. And we're going to see where we're at tomorrow. We're at 60,000. What are we going to make? 417,000. Good Lord. What a cash cow that guy is. And this guy's paying us out enough that it's like we're getting somewhere. So we're gonna try and hold on to. That's just gonna be my stock of companies that I own, and I think that immediately we are going to head over, and I'm just gonna tell you guys my plan. We're not gonna actually fully build the space. It's going to be a pretty quick build. In fact, we may even have time to build it. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to move company. And last time we were in the rural area. So I think this time I'm going to go to a town. Yeah. It is going to be, I don't think it's going to be a building that fits perfectly in a skyscraper-esque area. It's going to be a little bit more rural, but not overly rural. So we're going to, these are just buildings, right? Yeah, we're going to go to the town. We're going to go here, accept. Here we go. And that's our little plot of land. Always remember that when you go to a town, I always forget this. As I always think like, okay, I'm in the town, now I have to buy my land. But if I go to build mode and I go to property, we own this little chunk of land right here. Here's our little baby. So you don't have to go out here and buy this for $125,000. That's what I thought last time I tried this. And then I spent all my money buying a new plot of land. No, you have this little guy. All right, so here is my idea. I want to build my office building out of shipping containers. Like this building, showing graphic. Or this building, the Puma one. That's my plan. So that means that I can like slowly build it up and I can like save some blueprints of different types of buildings and different colors of buildings and different sizes of buildings, because shipping containers come in a bunch of different sizes. They come from like 8 foot by 8 foot ones. They come in 8 foot length. Like width is the usual standard size of a shipping container is 8 feet. They're 8 feet wide, 8'6" tall. I work in the business where we get shipping containers for storage all the time, and that's how they size them up. And then they can come in 8 foot chunks, 8s, 10s, 12s, 16s, 20s, and 40s. And they can come with doors on different sides and everything like that. So we're going to build them out of all these different sizes, but the standard we're going to build from is a 8 by 20, I think. 8 by 20s and 8 by 40s. So what do we want to do? So that, and the way that would look like is technically a square is 3 meters, so that's like roughly 3 feet. So 3 squares is roughly 9 feet, but we're going to get away with that. We're going to say if this is 8 feet, and that means 4 is 10-ish feet. So we're going to say a 3 by 8 is a 8 by 20. We're just going to believe in ourselves and call it that. So here is my initial space, I think. I think I want to do a 8 by 3, Ooh, did I make this too wide? No, I should be fine. I probably should go... Alright, let's take it back. Let's start over here. Over here. 8... No, don't do that. 8 by 3. And 8 by 3. And 8 by 3. Right? Yes. And then we'll probably want just stuffed in the back. And we're going to move all these later, I think. Obviously, we're going to move later. This is just the initial building. I think in the back, we are going to do a... Maybe we'll do a whole nother one. A whole another 8 by 3. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, we just need somewhere to put my cooling and stuff like that. So for right now, we're going to say that it goes like this. Yes. Great. Another 8 by 3. All right. And then what do we want to do? We want to add some windows. So I think the standard windows for these would be, if I could see it, right there. So we're going to do one there and one there. And for this case, there's going to be one there. So it's going to be the same here. 2 in, 2 in, and 2 in. So this one's 2 in and 2 in. This one is going to be less so. Maybe we will. We'll do it like this. Like so. Yeah, okay. And then for back here, my idea is this is going to be the bathroom and this is going to be the bathroom slash the area for... Words will come to me soon here, guys. This is going to be the bathroom slash the utilities. The word, I told you it would come. It would come. All right, so what do we need in here? We need that. Let's do something along the lines of this and this. This will make sense in a moment here. We're going to grab a door, do one there, do one there, do one there. And then let's also put doors in everywhere else. So we're going to put a door there, door there. We're going to make that work in a second here. So this is going to be A, my entranceway, and B, it's going to be my, I'm going to make this my area to hang out, whatever that word is. What's hangout area mean? All right, we need to go one more. Oops. There we go. Now I can center this, right? Roughly? At all? What about now? Cool. Calling that what that is. All right, let's get things in here. Actually, before we do that, let's move things here. Let's delete those. Yeah, I know. And delete. Yes, I know. Let's move those windows. They're going to be a little bit different. I know. Changing up my plans right away, but we need to make that work. All right, so let's make a few different aesthetics here. So using this, let's go to change room materials. We want the exterior to be like so, because then it looks like the corrugated metal, like in the images, like this. And we want the interior to look, I think we're just going to make it bland. I could use this, but it's going to look, yeah, it's so bright. I think I'm just going to go with, maybe I'm going to go with this. And then the floor we will make look like hardwood, because that's what they usually are, is strips of hardwood. Great, and then let's change the colors. Room colors, yeah, exterior, we will make this one, let's do a red and white look. So we're going to start with red. I keep changing away from the things. The interior is going to be a yellow. Now let's make it kind of an orangey color. So that's that one. And then the floor is kind of, they don't really give you an option for a brown, but this is brownish. Apply. And we are going to save style as red 8 by 20. Cool. And I'm going to make this one. Apply style, red 8 by 20. Perfect. And let's make this. We're going to change all the things. Actually, you know what we can do? We can apply style of red 8 by 20. And we're going to make all of these the same buildings. Oh, sorry. We want to, oh, I have a door. I'll tap, select as well. There we go. And now I should be able to merge into one room, right? Where's merge? Merge rooms. There we go. Oh, and then it screws up my my whole technique. Let's merge rooms. All right, and then they killed my my thing there. I'm okay with it. We're gonna make it different here, but we're gonna say that it's still part of the same room, right? Apply style. And okay, fine. We'll just make these all. It's fine. Apply style. There we go. Great. I don't care if you screwed up. Thank you. There we go. Let's grab a door. We're putting doors there, there, and there. Cool. And then for this one, this is what we're going to change. All right, so let's go to paint. We're going to make this one white. And the interior is going to be kind of gray color. Nah, we're going to make it kind of a blue color. There we go. Apply style. And now it's going to look a little bit like that. And obviously it's going to look a little different as we build, but that's the initial look. And yeah, we're going to call that. All right, so what else are we going to do? Well, you know what? We're going to furnish this guy in the next episode. So here is our initial build. Obviously, it's super simplistic. It's a little bit too symmetrical for my taste. We're going to make it a little less symmetrical and a little more funky as we grow our business. But we are finally moved into a new space. Didn't cost us too much money because we only built this little guy. But we are going to deck it all out in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for coming on board for the new series. And leave me any comments down below if you have any opinions or maybe any ideas for this build, any unique shapes you want to see. Or, hell, even send me a link of a photo of a cool shipping container building, because there's lots of them out there that are looking super sick. And we will build something cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.